Hey, this is She's Ryan, and you're tuned in to the Encore radio show.
The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of...
Before I had the deal, I was out here with the... We been counting money on them niggas. See, before I had them bitches, I was out here with the... We been counting money on them niggas. See, before I had the digits, I was out here with the... We been counting money on them. See, before I had the deal, I was out here with the... We been counting money on them. We some rich young niggas out the project. Still counting money on them. Screaming fuck them other niggas in the process. Right? Still counting money on them. We some rich young niggas out the project. Still counting money on them. We some rich young niggas out the project. Still counting money on them. I was counting money right in front of the corner store. They was talking.
What's up, folks? It is the morning time. Wake up with Encore. Of course, we're here rocking out with She's Ryan. Ryan, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's been an eventful couple of weeks to me, you know, and all that. We talked off air about that a little bit, but it's all good. I haven't seen you in about like a year or so. Well, I guess we haven't been in the studio in a year or so. Like, what's been going on with you in that time period? Like, a lot of stuff seems to have changed since then to now. I mean, in a good way.
Wow, I don't know what really changed. I just been working. All I can really do is work. Let's see. I've just been making music. I've been doing a lot more songwriting for other artists now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really just want to focus on my music and just taking this whole thing seriously and making sure that I have longevity in my career and it's not some trendy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let me just pivot real quick. Songwriting, right? How do you approach songwriting from the aspect of writing for another artist? Is that something where you kind of like listen to their style and some things that they talk about and focus on that, or is it more so like inputting a little bit of your style in there while like trying to adjust to them as well?
Well, there's two sort of, you know, like everything, you have to start from the ground up. And since I'm a new artist, I'm starting from the ground up. So I have people, you know, who are connected to labels and connected to larger artists, and they'll tell me like so and so is looking for a record. So if you can try and write a record that maybe sounds like so and so would sing it, we can kind of pitch it, and God willing, it'll get placed. But how songwriting starts usually is you just write, and sometimes somebody will hear it off the grace of God, and boom, you get a record. Like that little 20-year-old who wrote "Bitch Better Have My Money." You know what I'm saying? So it's so many ways to go about it. There's different paths, but I'm lucky to have like larger people helping me and working with me, kind of like mentorship, and me being the protege, where they're already connected and they have large placements. So I'm writing with them and under them now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you said now that you're a new artist and you know you're very humble with yourself, but I mean you are Sir. She is Ryan. She's Ryan. You know, people know you.
Yeah.
You know. So from a perspective of being an artist, right? And you, again, use the term new artist, right? Being humble, how far does that get you?
Yeah, I mean, I consider myself a new artist only because I can't even lie. Like, if you type my name in on the internet, there's blogs in Europe who have me featured. You're right, but I am. I'm just humble because you gotta be, and you know, life will come at you real fast. So as big time as you want to act, all this shit can be stripped from you in a day.
Absolutely.
And I just believe in living every single day like it's my last. So I say that I've built a name for myself. It took a few years, and people do know me. I'm New York based, so they know me a lot in New York.
Yeah.
But being humble has got me really far because I see artists that come into the studio and try to work with other people, and because of their attitude and how cocky they are, and not even willing to take advice or criticism, you can't critique their work without them being like, "Yo, shut up, nah. You know who I am? This is what I do." And I've seen people turn off big producers like that, turn off big, like execs. Like, why is anyone signing you if you already feel like you signed? Like, you know what I'm saying? So being humble has really got me far, and I've formed the biggest friendships with people who are way bigger than me, and that's probably why I'm humbled. You know what I'm saying? I'm around people who've been doing this and they've done it, and I'm like, shit, I need to get on your level. You know what I'm saying? So me being kind and friendly and humble has just made me develop these relationships and friendships that are kind of like unbreakable,
Absolutely. Okay, so I mean, previously, when I was a little more unseasoned, right? I used to look at the entire music industry as purely as business, and that's not to say that there is not a business aspect to it, but a lot of it is kind of based on friendships and being able to really mesh with a person's personality. Am I right to say that?
Yeah. I feel, what's really crazy? Going out to a bar with someone who you want to build with is so much easier to build with them that way than coming through and being like, "Hi, my name is she's Ryan, and I'm really interested in you signing me." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so different when you're yourself, because people really see you in your element. They see how likable you are, how marketable you are in your element. And it can be someone around you who wants to pitch you, sell you, make money with you or off you. And that's how I've gotten my biggest deals. Like when I was published in Inked, like they saw me out at these events. They saw who I am, how I attract people. They saw how it converted into social media. They saw that before they didn't even ask me to come to a casting. Yeah. They just reached out and was like, "I want to give you a 6-page spread." Nice. That shit is nuts, Nice. So I think genuine, organic relationships in any industry is essential.
Fantastic. So you just now you mentioned making money with you, making money off you. Is there a point where you can't take certain things personal from the perspective of like, "Oh, this person only wants to make money off me," or should you see it as an opportunity?
I think that you should take nothing personally, because you'll get your feelings hurt.
Okay.
Take nothing personally. If this is not your shit, I can't even say that. I was gonna say, if this is not your grandma or your mom, shit, grandma can fuck up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I would say take nothing personally ever. If this is a person that you potentially want to do business with and they're cool, unfortunately, you're going to have to understand balance, and you're going to have to understand that people are not going to always move how you want them to move, especially if you want to work with them as well. Yeah. So you have to kind of weigh things out. Damn, I don't like how he just did this, but I really want to get on that show. I really want this reality show. I really want to be on Hot 97 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to roll with the punches and take nothing personally. Not in this business. Not in any business.
So it's a situation where you kind of have to walk around with like a pros and cons book and say, "Look, like this pros outweighing the cons right now."
Yeah, don't objectify yourself. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for selling my soul, objectifying myself. I'm not here for being walked all over or shitted on. No, absolutely not. I'm just saying you have to know your boundaries, make sure you are being respected, and respect people around you. You know?
Okay, I like that. All right, so here's a quote. I want the world to see me as a leader, someone who started from nothing and gained everything through experience, hard work, trial and error, just everything. The goal is to inspire. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's real. That's me.
That's you. Okay, so I like to say this now. Like, I met you, it's been almost 2 years now or so. And the first time I experienced you was probably a little bit before that. And I had a different idea about who you were. I was like, "Oh, she's loud, she's kind of like boisterous." And then when I met you, I was like, "Oh, I was all the way wrong." I'm like, this is like, there's a certain Like there's an entertainer side of her, and then there's a personal side of her. You know, like she's not always she's Ryan. She's the person as well, right? So I want to first of all apologize for having that incorrect idea about who you were.
You judged me.
I judged you. Oh man. You know, but being your own brand, does it sometimes is it sometimes an inconvenience?
I would say no.
Okay.
I know that with this comes everything else.
Okay.
So, I guess the biggest thing that's been happening is me being my own brand, lack of personal space.
Okay.
If I'm going shopping and I want to be low key, things like that happen, but it doesn't bother me because that's what I'm working towards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if people spot me in the supermarket. I don't care if I'm, buying panties and someone comes up to me like, oh, you wear those kind of panties? She's Ryan? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care because that's what I'm working towards. And it confuses me when artists be like, I just want to feel like a human being. Well, then don't get famous. You know what I'm saying? So no, it doesn't get in the way. And yeah, I do have a really loud appearance. My stage show is really, it's a show. But, I'm still a person. And I tell people all the time, like, you can speak to me as if I'm a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people get intimidated and kind of run away from me because of how I look or what they've seen on the internet. But you can speak to me like a regular person.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Folks, you hear that? She's a human being.
I'm a regular person. Yeah, I'm good.
Yes. Okay, so not only are you a human being, but you're also very artistic, not just from the standpoint of being an artist, but you have artwork. You are like an art piece in a sense.
Yeah.
Right? How important is the artwork that you have to you?
The tattoos on my body are very important to me. I'm a tattoo collector. I'm not somebody who got tattoos because I want to be quote unquote tatted up. I hate that term.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a culture, and I got it initially because I used to work in a tattoo shop. So I used to do tattoos when I was younger, and my boss at the time, he was my mentor. So him actually being the first person who put work on my body meant so much to me that I don't want to just put anything on my body. And yeah, I mean, my tattoos, I'm a walking piece of art. Like, I love them. I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna just do my whole body.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I always wondered, what would someone who's like 55 or 60 look like with their tats? And I saw somebody who was 65 with their tats, and I asked him how long he got it, and he was like, I got it about 10, 15 years ago, and the tats still look fresh. I was like, okay. I'm like, all right.
I'm gonna look sexy. I'm gonna look sexy. I'm gonna be 70. Keep doing yoga, drinking water, and using coconut oil. Ladies, that's all. Do your squats.
Yes. So, not only are you an artist, but you also went to college as well. You went to Pratt. What was your degree in?
Graphic design and communication design.
So people don't know that you came up from the ground up for real. You started behind the camera before you got in front.
Yep, I was a photographer all through college and a little bit after college. And I focused on graphic design and typography and communication design because I was afraid to get in front of the camera.
So what gave you that power? What gave you that energy to say, okay, you know what, like, I can be in front of this camera. I can be in front of this lens and not have a problem, not be so insecure in a way.
Yeah, I was very insecure. I was afraid. I was afraid of myself, and most importantly, I was afraid of what people would think of me. And at that point in my life, I was going through a lot personally. I was stressed out because of college. I was also stressed out financially, and I was stressed out internally, like emotionally, and like I was just dealing with a lot. And I kind of had like an epiphany or a breakthrough where I was comfortable with myself for the first time ever in my life. I didn't suffer from insecurity anymore. And I decided to say, fuck it. Keeping it real, I literally said, fuck it. I'm going to try this. I'm going to step in front of someone's camera. He's going to take pictures of me, and I'm going to build a portfolio. And I did everything without thinking about it, and that's a big deal. I didn't think about where I'd end up. I just thought about getting it done and facing my fears for the first time in life. And through the camera, I started recording music. And, like, you know, through modeling, I started recording music, and people actually saw my face and what I looked like. And after that, it just all kind of goes hand in hand. Modeling, music, acting, everything just goes hand in hand. Entertainment, you know?
I have a story to tell you. So, I want to say about less than 6 months ago now. I met somebody who from New York, but they were going to school in South Carolina. I met them online, they were just doing their own thing. They're like a model, well, they were interested in being a model, but they were also a photographer. And, you know, they had that model body, but they were a little bit insecure. And the first person I thought about was you. And I went through my timeline. I was like, I gotta find Ryan's page. And I really went all the way down to like your first picture.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I took that picture, screenshot it, and I took one of your more recent pictures at the time. And I said, this person is also this person. I said, why? Because they grew to be who they wanted to be, who they envisioned themselves to be. And, you know, they were really inspired by that. And they are now stepping in front of the camera a little bit more. And they still do their photography thing as well, but they have confidence in themselves. So I got that from you, and then I passed it on to somebody else.
Nice. Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I hope that they took that in, you know what I'm saying? I really, really hope that helped them.
I think it did.
Okay, cool.
I think it did.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
All right, so let's talk about your workout routine, cause Ryan, your body be on point all the time, all the time. So what do you do? What's a typical workout routine for you?
Okay, so about a year ago, I was obsessed with cardio only.
Okay.
Obsessed. Like, my endorphins were just like rushing, and I just really, really loved cardio. I slowed down on the cardio recently. Okay. And now I focus on yoga and like anything to do with working my own body out, like no machines.
Okay.
So a lot of squats, push-ups, planks, oblique training, just everything. I do the stairs, like I go to the park and do the stairs, but I also still run. But I do a lot of yoga now.
Nice.
I do a lot of yoga. I love working out. Like, I'm a fitness lady.
So is the next time you're gonna see like a sir workout videos? You know,
I'm working on it. I'm literally working on it.
Oh, see, there we go. You heard it here first. That's what's up. Okay, acting. What are some things that you're getting into in terms of acting?
I've done small independent movies.
Okay.
Now I'm just auditioning because now that I have a small reel and I'm kind of auditioning to do bigger stuff, I'm looking to just step into the acting world. Just how I started with music 4 years ago, and now She's Ryan is totally flourishing worldwide. I'm trying to do the same thing with acting because it all goes hand in hand. Like I said, you know, it's a platform, it's exposure. So yeah, I go to a lot of auditions. I do like 3 to 4 auditions a week.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
It's usually for commercials or voiceovers, and that's what I'm doing. You know, I just plant seeds and just like step away. I'm like, if the universe wants it, I'll take it, I'll have it, and if it doesn't, then you know, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So a lot of people, including myself, really have been diving into loving self and universe, and allowing the universe to kind of set the path that you go on, right? What does that mean to you in terms of living your life? Like, how do you, for people who don't understand, how do you allow the universe to do for you?
The main thing with self-love and living your life in abundance is you have to treat the world around you, and the word universe is, it's a universal word. People use God, they say the Most High, Jah, whatever you want to use. I say the universe. But you always have to remember, whatever you worship or whatever you feel, you have to give it as much as you want back. And the world or God or the universe around you, for me, is every single thing that you see, touch, feel, think, and know. So me, the way I live my life, and the reason why the universe grants me so many blessings every day, is because I treat each and every single person as if they are a miracle. Like if they're a teacher, every moment is a miracle. So I'm treating you as if I want to be treated. Absolutely. I don't think any bad about you. I don't feel like, oh, damn, it's early in the morning. Oh, I'm late. I was late coming here. There's no reason for me to be stressing because I was late. Yeah. Because what can you do while you're on the train underground? You're
Absolutely.
Late already. So I do a lot of breathing. I say a lot of prayers for people. And I always just speak good for myself. And I thank the universe out loud. And that's the best thing that you can do to get everything back. You give. You say a prayer for the security guard that opened the door for me. Thank you. God bless you. Have a great day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit everything just rushes at me. I live the most powerful life I've ever lived in my life at this point in time because I finally understand how my universe works. So that's why, that's my self-love.
So for people who are hyper-religious or who are really nervous about things like the universe and saying, well, you know what, this is different from what my religion teaches me, right? What would you say to them to say, okay, well, you know what, it's not about you violating, quote unquote, your religion, it's different. What would you say to them?
For people who are hyper-religious and believe that your God grants you all of your blessings and you don't grant your own blessings, because that's what you're saying essentially. And it's a touchy topic. It's so touchy. But all I can say is, even if you believe that God put this blessing into your life right now, why don't you still want to think positively about everything? Right. What's wrong with that? You could be a positive Christian. You know what I'm saying? You could be a positive Catholic person.
Absolutely.
I'm going to have a great day. What's wrong with saying that?
Yeah.
God would be like, you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think like, no, my day is great because of God. And that's fine. Do that.
Yeah.
But either way, say it out loud. Feel it. Think it. Tell other people they're going to have a great day. God would love that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so Never Growing Up.
Yeah.
So when I heard that track last time we talked, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have the exact quote, but I felt like that song, that way that you were going was like, that was it. I felt like you had really grabbed something. You had like a sound that was particularly, that song was very would have been commercially accepted. Do you think it achieved the expectation that you had for it?
No. And I will say that because look at the numbers, look at my iTunes stuff. The song that I have out now reached more popularity and did more numbers than Never Growing Up. And this is only because, once again, it's nothing wrong with the song. There's nothing wrong with me. This is an industry where you have to realize, if you have the budget for a huge pop record, that record is huge.
I agree.
Thank you. If you have a budget for that, or the connections to push that and make that a crossover record, then it shall flourish. As opposed to the song that I put out just now, Real Trappy, that plays in every party I'm at.
Yeah.
I go to a party and my song comes on because it can be played. The parties that I go to, nobody's playing a pop record in the club and turning up. So what we did now, the strategy was, Ryan, put out the music that you party to. And I know you know what I'm saying? Put out the music that you party to. And I was like, makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense. And I put out one song that I actually turn up, that the kind of music that I turn up to. And what happened is the crowd that I had already been attracting, they love that. They love it. Yeah. So I'm building my buzz more so that I can re-release that Big Pop.
Good. That was what I was going to ask you
Yeah.
next. You know, is there a level of, was there a point where you would re-release
Of
that?
course.
I felt like that.
Of course.
I really felt, I mean, how you explained that, it totally makes sense. I feel like it really sucks though, because it should just got picked up regardless.
Right.
You know?
People are not used to an independent artist having such big songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I learned that. So when you just got this song that just people catch on quickly, I always say to artists, don't try to you can't pick your fans.
Mm-hmm.
You can't pick your fan base.
Yeah.
Your fans are gonna attract towards you. So that song can be on Radio Disney. Never Growing Up can be on Radio Disney.
Yeah,
It can be
yeah.
on any Nickelodeon show. But I can't force feed that to anybody. I gotta wait for them to hear it.
Absolutely.
So I'm good where I'm at. I'm actually really happy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, so we talked about this a little bit off air, but talk to me about Fame School, because like I said, I mean, I'm really behind the curve on Fame School. Like, this just literally popped up out of nowhere, and it's like the biggest thing popping since fucking Circle right now. Where did Fame School come from?
Fame School is a duo.
Okay.
It consists of Slimmy, who is the producer and DJ, and Telly, who was formerly in Ninja Sonic.
Yeah, okay.
You know what Ninja?
Yes.
Yes. So what happened basically is Telly, being the vocalist and rapper of the group, and Slim came together and formed Fame School. So it's kind of like how Pharrell has that NERD situation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. But Fame School they are a collective. They have people under them that really support them and who they are, and that's what it is. So they have records out, they have huge videos out. They're signed to Fool's Gold right now. And I really, really, really love their music. And Slimmy's my producer. Slimmy's the one who produced Never Growing Up and On My Mind and everything. So him and Telly together, they're powerful. They're a powerful duo.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
The Hello Halo music group, that's still around, or is
that's a production company.
Okay,
so
okay,
everything, that's just everything behind all production.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about this new song. So, Money on My Mind, yeah, I'm back on my grind.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, blogs have been describing this as a reintroduction of She's Riding to the Masses.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want you to tell me, from your perspective, what does the hook really mean?
I mean, it's very simple. You know, I chose when doing this record, since I was going all the way left from Never Growing Up, I decided to just keep it straight to the point, catchy, and simple.
Okay.
I put out Never Growing Up. You know, it did whateve it did its little fizzle, its little 1-2, and I was like, okay, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
Yeah.
So I decided to make it simple, catchy, straight to the point, and I love that song.
Nice.
Yeah, it goes.
Nice. Okay. The other day you guys had a performance.
Mm-hmm.
The
Highline Ballroom.
Yeah. That was like the whole Fame School crew.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't only Fame School there. It was thrown by Fame School, and they really put together a production. I mean, that show was nuts. They had 2 Millie there, Mano, Memphis Bleak. Everybody performed there. Yeah. Naima Supreme. That showcase was nuts. Absolutely nuts. So, that was a good look. It was great.
Have you ever had a chance to work with Trey Pizzy?
No, I haven't. I'm sure we can work. I just didn't think about it.
I would love to hear like a track from the two of y'all. Actually, I think that y'all sound. Well, first, I think like both of y'all personalities, your sound and your brand, I think it all kind of just like flows really well, like in an awkward but like awkwardly harmonious way. So,
really?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
No, I really like Trey Pizzy's music, and he's such a kind guy. Like, we vibe on a friendly level, but I never even thought. I'm gonna ask him now. I'm gonna ask him, can we get on a track together?
Okay. So for the song now, who directed the video, and what creative direction were y'all going for with the visuals?
For On My Mind?
Yes.
The director, his name is Anthony Rowley. He is what I like to call a visionary. He does fashion design. He does photography and video direction. And basically what I wanted for this video, because he's a fashion guy. You know what I'm saying? If you can see from the video, it's based on just me and my looks. Like, that's it. And that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be stripped down, all white background with just bomb ass clothing and me doing my 1-2. Like, that's it. And he understood that. And I think he translated that really well in the visual. I like it. It's fun. It's just like simple and to the point. I wanted it to be the complete opposite of Never Growing Up. Like, the complete opposite. No choreo, no backup dancers, no crazy colors everywhere, no party scene. I wanted it to be the different, show the difference in the work. You know what I'm saying? Will the rest of my videos be like that? No. Yeah. No.
Okay. All right, so folks, gonna take a quick break. When we come back, obviously we have more with She's Ryan. We're gonna talk about music, mainstream a little bit. Definitely dive into the indie scene and figure out what's some things Ryan's been listening to mainstream over the past couple of months.
Awesome.
It's the Encore Radio Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Would you like to sponsor the Encore Radio Show? Email us at radio@encoreradioshow.com. Coming up on the Encore Radio Show.
Lyrical exercise, who ready to get in shape? I got bars after bars, who ready to lift some weights? I be feeling like the guard whenever I'm in the place. GP a ghetto player, so broads I never chase. I just let them come to me, then I slay him and stash him. Never hate or harass him, I don't behave in that fashion. I'm a master of my craft cause I'm a slave of my passion. So while you raising, I'm blasting. I ain't aging, I'm lasting. That's a difference in mentality. Don't spit it for no salary. My choice is subject too harsh, fuck it, this is reality. These guys charged up, but who giving them batteries? The game needs some fillings. It done caught a couple cavities. Open off that sweet shit. What happened to that street shit? That hot 9 prime time, quick to rip a beat shit. Yo, is that your chick? I'm on my bleak shit. Grab Mrs. Officer and fuck her in the precinct. I hand her a KAMO flag. She reppin' the wrong set. I like them chicks with a fat ass who give long neck. Double cross GP, you took the wrong step. Been nice since we was rocking Vances with Gore-Tex. Shout out to Jock Money. We getting that block money. And they love me in the hood. You can't take the block from me. But I don't smile a lot. Shit is not funny. I just chase chicken. Y'all chasing chickens. Y'all niggas is that hungry. And it's a shame, yo, who raised these niggas? Getting stacks to rap? Yo, who paid these niggas? Won't stop till my gang is richer. And I'll hit you for you get a chance to swing. That's an angry picture. And the ghetto made me angry, nigga. No more nice guy. But hand me the crown and make sure it's the right size. Fuck it, yo. Give me a Yankee and I'm out. Niggas can't stop my reign. Got them praying for a drought. But GP about to be the name that they shout when they talk about the illest in the game who got clout. And if you doubt, we could have a sparring session. A nigga with an attitude, my bars got aggression. I'm scarred and I'm stressing, but far to perfection. When I'm throwing these bars, why squads want to test them? Huh? KAMO style, hoop dreams out now, nigga, go get that. We out here, KAMO style up.
All right, folks, we're back. Encore Radio Show, good morning. We got She's Ryan here in the building, of course.
Good morning.
And we got executive producer Kobe Static in the building. He's like half dead.
Hey, y'all doing? I'm sleepy.
He's half dead. Oh, man. So, Ryan.
Hey.
What's some music you've been listening to over the last month or so?
I've been listening to a month or so. I don't know what it is, but I've been listening to a lot of old stuff. Are we talking about current stuff?
I mean, it's up to you.
Okay.
Current, old.
So my thing is I'm really inspired by the late 90s and early 2000s R&B and hip-hop.
Okay.
So I've been listening to a lot of Brandy, Monica, Lauryn Hill, Total, Maya, just like that barbecue music, like old school Destiny's Child.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really inspired by that. Khalees.
Wow. Okay.
I've been listening to that lately, and I just feel like I'm super inspired by those women, particularly Aaliyah again. Just
Rest
like
in peace, Queen.
Yeah, that's what I've been listening to. And then I'll listen to the regular stuff on the radio, but sonically, like if I want to be stimulated, I listen to late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay. From those artists you just named, right? And what you've been inspired by sonically, would we see that transition into some of the music that you're going to be putting out?
Yeah, I mean, I already make music that sounds like that. But the first project that I'm putting out, my EP that comes out next month, it's going to be very current and stuff that you hear now because it's my introduction. I want to relate to the people, and I want people to, because my newest single, On My Mind, it just caught so quickly and gained so much attention that why not just put out 5 other songs that do that? You know what I'm saying? Party music, it's up-tempo, it's fun, and that's the mood I'm in right now. So I'm just sticking with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I definitely have, different music. My catalog is extensive.
Really?
Yeah. I got everything from, like, super, super Taylor Swift pop to, like, alternative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nuts. And then I have, like, straight R&B records, and then I have straight rap records. So my catalog just goes there. It takes it there, and it's up to me to kind of put the puzzle together and see what makes sense to go out first.
Okay, fair enough. So, we had Raven Sorvino in here last week, and Raven talked about the possibility of doing a all-females tour, right? Whether it be female rappers, MCs, or whatever you like, whatever term people use, whether it be R&B artists, but it's all female tour. She mentioned that Missy, Aaliyah, and Beyonce have went on a tour all together at some point in time, right? What kind of, would you be a part of a all-females tour, and who would you want to bring on your tour if you had to pick, like 2 people? 2?
I want to pick, more than 2.
Oh, pick how much ever you want.
Hell yeah, I would be part of a all-women's tour because, I'm a women's rights activist.
Okay.
And if I had to choose, underground people to go on tour with right now, it would be me. I like Raven Sorvino a lot. I would do Jungle Pussy. Naima Supreme is fun. I really like her.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah. Who else? But then I want to add people on there. There's this woman named Neon Hitch. She's dope. You know what? The music I listen to is so left. You know what I'm saying? That the artists I may name, a lot of people won't know, but they're big. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. You know who got some hot shit? Caught Dahlia. Remember her?
No.
You say you a gangster. You never test me none. Yo, she's crazy. She really has some really good shit. Tinashe, I would want to do her. What's the new Kalani?
Okay.
So, just all the young, new, hip girls just go on tour together. That'll be fucking dope.
Well, you mentioned, that that your legacy that you listen to is so far left, right? It just so happens that being so far left is really in right now, right?
Yeah.
Do you think what do you think would happen if maybe so far left wasn't in anymore? Would there be a place for She's Ryan?
There's no place for She's Ryan now. I'm my own person. You can't compare me to any artist if you try. People, because you can't compare me, they automatically put me to a mix of Azealia Banks because I'm brown and we have colorful hair and we both have up-tempo music, or Rihanna because I'm edgy.
Yeah.
None of us sound the same.
That's a good mix, though.
It's beautiful, but none of us sound the same. You get what I'm saying? So when people try to compare my style of music or just me, they're like, no, you like Rihanna. You just like Rihanna. How? It's a compliment, but it's just how, Sway? How? You know what I'm saying? So I think that it doesn't matter which way music goes. I'm an individual. There's not going to be another She's Ryan, Nice.
Okay, so you mentioned Azealia Banks, and I'll kind of I won't necessarily phrase a question just specifically for her, but you also mentioned that you're a women's activist. So from that perspective, what do you think about artists, particularly female artists who are outspoken, and the way that the media, whether it be indie media or mainstream media, how they treat them?
I believe you can determine where you want to go in your career depending on how much you speak and how much you shut your mouth.
Okay.
Azealia loves to say what she wants to say. And unfortunately, this world is built a certain way where they're not used to women especially just expressing themselves wholeheartedly and unapologetically.
Okay.
So I'm here for Azalea's rants, for when she says things that are kind of like, whoa, did she really just say that? I'm here for stuff like that when she's standing up for herself. Azalea's a bit more confrontational than I am, and I can't do that. I don't want to. I'm not even like that. But that's her. Azealia Banks is Azealia Banks. She can do whatever she wants. You know what I'm saying? It's super entertaining, and she's a kick-ass artist. So she can. I'm here for it. Do it, girl.
Do you think you have? Do you think you have to, or that it's in your best interest to be outspoken, but also be a kick-ass artist at the same time to back up your own work?
You better be. If you are outspoken the way she is, you better hope your music is good, because then it's just like you talking and you have no fans, so who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you really speaking to? But she has a huge fan base and an awesome cult-like following, and she's big and people really support her and her views. So, you know, like I said, when she speaks on topics such as racism and things like that, I'm here for that. I just can't. I can't be confrontational. It's not my nature.
Absolutely. Okay, so she had come out against. There was a wax figure of Nicki Minaj that was put in the Wax Museum not too long ago, and it was with Nicki Minaj in her pose from
Anaconda.
Thank you, because the word was not there for me right now. Anyway, so yeah, it was in her pose. It was from her video Anaconda, and she was bent over in a quote unquote provocative way. Right now, you know, men have been taking advantage of that, and she came out. You know, Azalea came out and said, like, look, you know, this is inappropriate. I don't even know why you even thought it was correct to present her in this manner. I mean, she is she is probably unanimously the best female rapper out right now. And certainly is a strong woman. So why put her in this vulnerable position and then have people kind of deface her at the same time? So do you think she was right for saying that?
I think she was absolutely right for saying that.
Okay.
Because as she mentioned, her peers, Nicki Minaj's peers, are in the same wax museum with a microphone in their hand.
Absolutely.
It's up to Nicki if she feels any way about that. If Nicki feels like she's been violated, you know what I'm saying? Would I, if I was in that position, would I feel like, why would they put a wax figure up of me in that position? But I'm in that position in my video, and my whole video, I'm shaking my ass and I'm on all fours. She's on all fours like 4 times in that video, and maybe they just saw that as like, okay, it's fine. If she's fine on being on all fours in the video, what can't we make a wax figure out of it? And Nicki Minaj was fine with it. She said that it was legendary or something like that. She was like, this is great, you know? So if Nicki has no problem with it, then of course I don't. I would just, don't we have a say in which figure goes up? You know, like...
Yeah, I would at least hope that you would.
Yeah.
It is your likeness at the same time.
Right. Because when you see Beyonce, Katy Perry, and Rihanna in the same museum, they all are standing upright with a microphone in their hand, and Nicki Minaj is on all fours. But that's how the video is. So I don't know. Azealia has a huge point, but if Nicki doesn't care, then I don't care. You know.
Absolutely. Okay. So let me say this, and I want to see if how we could come back to it. So, with Nicki Minaj has I want to say dodged questions, or certainly not been open to answering questions about her ass for a very long time. And the only real video, I mean, there's probably been a couple of videos, but the only real video that I could see that she really presented it really publicly was in Anaconda. So out of all of the material that she's had and all the videos, you know, the one time that they did choose to cement in history, in a sense, really, is the Anaconda video. So I say that to say this. She also, the other day, she was pretty upset because she wasn't chosen to have her video. I believe it was maybe the Grammys or whatever it was.
Yeah.
She got into a big argument with Taylor Swift and it kind of precluded the whole Meet Drake thing.
Yeah.
Right? So for her to not be able to win an award or even be nominated to win an award for this provocative video, but be cemented in history in that manner, doesn't it kind of come off a little bit off?
It's all the way off. Were you gonna say something?
No, I was just saying. I thought he was gonna say it was a balance. I was thinking about, wasn't it MTV? Wasn't it MTV?
Yeah, MTV Awards. That was.
Yeah, I really don't. I feel like it's weird. I'm not sure if you feel like this, but I feel like it's weird when artists like get so upset over awards. You know, when they have such great fan bases and all kinds of things. And so when he was talking about, I was just thinking about, you know, the way I feel about it. You know, these award shows aren't for us. You know what I mean? Like, the award shows that are for us, a lot of people don't even show up to those award shows. Right. And I was just thinking about that. That's what I was thinking about. I didn't, you know, want to interrupt.
Yeah. It makes sense. You know, I think that, you know, I'm going to answer both. But what you were saying is, artists care too much about awards. Listen, I don't know how these I'm not there yet. I'm not where Nicki is or where Drake is, where they're always working. They have millions and millions of fans and all this money, but you care about one ass MTV award. Yeah. It's like, I wouldn't care. But you know what it is? It's probably... I think that maybe, like she said, it goes back to like the industry and society. Like, she's black, she has a fat ass, Taylor Swift is white, skinny, boom, Taylor Swift gets the award. And that's probably what that was about. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she wanted to address that and say something about that. So I get it. Me, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, my fans are there, my money's there, I'm fulfilling the dream that I always wanted to. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna say what I want. So, yes, that's weird. That she never showed her ass, and then magically her ass is in the wax. It's strange. It's strange, and our world that we live in is fucked up and strange. But it's cute though.
If you were to be played,
the wax figure's cute. Her butt's cute too, but. We're not talking about Nicki's. We're not making a conversation out of Nicki's butt.
We certainly are not.
Yes, we did.
It's already done.
It's done.
So if you were to be put in a wax museum,
I would hope they don't put me like that.
How would you want yourself portrayed?
I'm a singer. Put me with a fucking microphone. Like, you have Beyonce and Rihanna and Katy Perry. They're standing up with a mic in their hand. Yeah. Do not put. I don't want to be on all fours. You see what the fuck they doing? Like, dudes are putting their crutch behind her butt. Like, so chicks are licking corny. Her butt. Like, why? You just gave people the opportunity to deface a part of you. Yeah, absolutely. Like, nah, no thank you. I'll stand upright.
People are disgusting, man.
Yeah, people are pretty immature, no matter what. So,
that is very true.
I'm pretty sure if I'm standing up straight, they'll still do that. Yeah, so...
They might try to lick your toes. I mean,
yeah, they might try.
Relax.
Hey, some people like the toes licked. I don't know.
Oh,
You got. Listen.
You a toe man?
I'm actually not a toe man.
I don't even like feet. I'm so glad you were sneakers today. Like, when I be so tight into something because girls always want to have their toes out. I just be like, yo, I'm not with it. I just have my eyes like this.
I'm not a foot man.
You're not a foot man?
My own child can't put her feet on me. I'm like, look.
Okay, I get it.
Put them to the side.
I'm not a feet person either. I mean, I have a 4-year-old sister. Those feet are acceptable. The little baby feet. But anything else, you put your feet next to me, fam. We fighting.
Then you become very confrontational.
Yes. I will fight your feet. That's nasty.
Oh, man. I love that. So... Right, 2015 is coming to a close. Mm-hmm. You know, the EP is dropping next month. I mean, it's funny. 2015 kind of flew by.
It did. This whole, oh God, summer's gone. What happened?
I didn't even go to the water park. Anyway,
I've been. No, I haven't actually. Damn.
I've been to Six Flags.
I did shit this summer. So for 20. Matter of fact, by the way, we wanted to wish you happy birthday on air.
Thank
now.
you.
You know,
Today's my birthday.
I did actually sing off air. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the podcast or not. I was told that we made an executive decision to not put it in, but we might throw it in there somewhere.
You might want to throw that in.
So yeah, you know. So how do you envision the remainder of your 2015 going?
A lot of the rest of my 2015 will go like this. A lot of shows, a lot of partying. I need to close out this year with a fucking bang. Like, I've had the best year, hands down, the best year of my life. Personally, business-wise, everything. My brand has grown so much. I'm getting more recognition this year than I ever have. I'm happier than I've ever been. Everything's just like, it's just awesome. Everything. I'm meeting so many cool people. I'm comfortable with myself. You know, I'm healthier than I've ever been.
All right.
Yeah, like in life. So I just want to go out with a bang. Just make bomb-ass music, put out this EP, fucking watch myself on TV, make my parents proud, make it rain in a strip club, and like that's really it. That's all. You know.
That's what's up. We should get your music. You should get that song particularly in the strip club.
I know.
I heard the strip club is where tracks really broke.
Yeah.
That's where you get tracks
down south.
Yeah, Money on My Mind needs to be in a strip club. You're right.
Do a little chopped and screw joint, and then boom, son, that should be in Texas. Wow, crazy.
Very true.
Texas, Miami.
Yeah.
Son,
we'll get it there. That's you just spoke it into existence. So
yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Okay, so Ryan, I want to thank you for coming on to the Encore
Radio Show. Thank you for having me.
Folks, good morning. Good morning.
Wake up.
Absolutely.
You're talking to me?
You too. Man, obviously, like I said, we obviously do this for you. We do this for you. We do obviously really wish nothing but the best, not just for artists that come into the studio, but for artists in general. Where artists are in 2015 in terms of having control of their own destiny, particularly with their music and any entrepreneurial career that they have, is certainly one that is they have the power, and it's a power that they have not really had the opportunity to hold in the past. And I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
I've been seeing your career go for I swear it's been like 2 years now.
Yeah.
I've been seeing your career grow, and I mean, like you said, 2015 has been a fantastic year for you. 2016, what do we look at? I mean, I know this EP is like 4 or 5 songs. So
yeah, the EP is like 5 songs.
Yeah, so 2016 we're gonna get a full length, a little 13.
Yeah, you want an album? You can have it.
Yeah.
But I have songs just like sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just waiting for the right time, the right push, the right people behind me to support it. But 2016, expect tours and big features from larger artists and things of that nature, more magazines, and a She's Ryan calendar.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
I think if you package like your album with a calendar and a workout video, yo, I'm just flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
Off the shelves. Because I believe you have a marketability where men obviously will love you. But females can love you as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Females will love you as well. Like
not even confidence boost. Yeah. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
Yeah, why not encourage healthy living and embracing your sexiness?
Yes.
I'm big on that. Yes. Ladies, don't be afraid to be naked.
Don't
be afraid. Don't be a thought, but don't be afraid to embrace your womanhood.
Yeah, you've never been shy of your sexuality at all. That's what's up. All right, folks. Well, we kind of covered a lot of topics here this morning. Wake Up with Encore. Make sure you guys follow She's Ryan at She's Ryan.
SHESRYAN. No weird underscores.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Facebook is She's Ryan. Just type that in. And Instagram is, again, She's Ryan.
Facts.
No weird underscores.
You on Snapchat?
Yeah, but it's a joint account with my best friend because we're crazy. So,
that's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's actually very crazy, though. So...
Same She's not. I can't be the same She's
It's not She's Ryan.
Ryan.
It's not. But my regular Snapchat is She's Ryan, and I don't snap. So don't even.
Don't follow her on Snapchat.
I'm not lit on Snapchat.
What you got to do is you got to stalk her Twitter page, see if she ever talks about her joint account with her friend, and you get that.
That shit is funny.
All right, folks, and we out. It's Encore Radio Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is an Indie Creative Network production, executively produced by Copastatic and Dominaire Media.